It's back to one of the best races we've seen on the weekend, the 125 expert class here at the RM Cup. The battle continues for the lead. Currie and Pastrana, 1-2. An aggressive move right now as they go almost bar to bar once again. Pastrana pulling up close to Currie.
Currie changed his line there a little bit. You notice he didn't open up the turn like he has been every other lap because he knew Travis was coming on the inside. And you got to think about Currie as well. He is a seasoned veteran, and he's probably trying to tell Suzuki, hey, you shouldn't forget about me, even though I know you already spent your money on Travis, but you don't count me out of the equation yet.
Well, it really appears here that Pastrana, too, is forcing Currie to ride his very best.
Yeah, and Currie's riding an awesome race. I never see his head turn around and look back. He's not trying to slow down Travis. He's trying to race as fast as he can, which is nice to see. In a lot of races, you get guys, they worry more about slowing the guy down rather than going forward.
The idea of conditioning start to enter in here, Rick?
I think it does, but both of these guys look really strong. They're standing up. When they stand up and they sit down, they do it with confidence. They hit the jumps hard. They're both riding really, really fast. You can tell by the big lead that they have.
Could prove interesting as they approach lappers, too. Earlier, we talked with Mark Reese of Suzuki about some of those exciting new models for 2000. Talk about somebody to look up to and be a good leader on that team Suzuki for Pastrana. It's number 8, Craig Albertson.
Yeah, Albie's a great rider, a great champion, and I think he'll help Travis out a ton. You know, you look in the past, guys like Jimmy Button and Jeremy McGrath last year, and also Jeff Stanton and myself, so a teammate is a big help.
Currie in first, Pastrana in second. And here's the battle for third, a good one. Jeff Pastrana makes the pass into third. Joshua Tarantino now in fourth.
Pastrana carrying a little bit more speed down through that rhythm section, going by Tarantino and solidly making the pass.
Pastrana.
Try to say that 10 times fast.
An announcer's nightmare right now, second and third. As we take a look now at Currie. The RM Cup Challenge has never held in the same region in consecutive years, making it easier for these riders to get to this amateur event. Pat Alexander fills us in. Our battle for first place is underway, and look at this. Paul Currie is leading, but it looks like he might be trying to use some lappers now to scrape off the pesky and fast Travis Pastrana.
Pastrana is all over the track trying to make up ground on Currie, but Currie is cutting his way through the lappers very well.
199 in second place, right behind 46. Tries to cut inside. Travis Pastrana in trouble once again. Anything can happen in this one. Stay tuned. More RM Cup coming.
Watch number 199 who goes to square off the turn, get a straight shot, but the lapper went to hold the inside to give Travis the outside, and unfortunately they both ended up at the same place at the same time, and he lost a lot of ground to Currie.
Still, Travis Pastrana now trying to pick up the distance to challenge Paul Currie for first place once again. The kid never gives up. That's one thing.
That is for sure, Art. You watch him. He falls back. He keeps charging forward, but he gets right up behind Currie, and he comes to a dead standstill. I don't know what's up, but he needs to stick his nose in there.
How much does wear and tear and conditioning wear on one's mind in tight situations?
Well, really, the person that's under pressure is number 46, Currie, because every time he feels Pastrana fall back, and the next thing you know, 2 turns, 3 turns, he's right back on his tail applying pressure. So he's like wondering, is this kid going to take a shot at me or what's going on? Because like I said earlier, when guys remember these things, and Currie made a really aggressive pass on Pastrana, so we should see some sparks here.
199, Pastrana trying to pursue Paul Currie, number 46. Here comes Pastrana once again, trying to move to the inside. Comes down hard off that jump, though, and is a little bit out of control. He's got to start all over.
Oh, something happened to his bike. He started kicking the, I don't know if it bent the brake or what it did to it, but he's a little bit out of whack now.
His foot's hanging off that right side.
Looks, evidently he's ripped the darn
jumping without a peg.
He ripped the peg off when he made that long jump trying to pass Currie. And what that does for Currie, it's a dream come true, Art. Your last lap, you're dicing with the guy. You don't care what happened, but he's not there anymore. Now you can just cruise to the finish.
He's smelling the money right now. $2,000 of contingency waiting with the checkered flag for Paul Currie. And he didn't know. He's looking back to see where Pastrana might be.
Great ride by Paul Currie. Just charged the whole time. Wasn't worried about Pastrana. The first time he looked back was after the checkered flag.
That was cool, Dad. Pastrana excited even though he's placed second place behind Paul Currie. Let's take a look now at the official standings. Paul Currie the winner. Pastrana, Pastana, Dostal, and Tarantino are top 5. Can't say that Paul Currie didn't earn the money this time. Davey Combs is with the 125 expert winner.
All right, Paul, I got to tell you what. Travis Pastrana comes out. We make a big deal. It's his last amateur race, but you taught him something. You just don't learn the amateur ranks. It's how to compete with the pro.
Yeah, I got started off like third, and Travis started second or first. I don't know, and I just tried to go hard at the beginning and get around him because I knew it was fast and hard to pass, so I just went for it at the opening.
It looked like the whole way around you were really consistent with your lines. We checked your lap times. I'm sure they were right on the whole way. Does that come from riding the Pro Nationals, or is that just your style, smooth and smart?
I don't know. I don't think it's my style. It used to be kind of wild and out of control, so I think I've matured a little, and it showed this year, and I've done a lot better.
Right. You just picked up $2,000 from Suzuki. Anyone you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank some of my sponsors. Robert Renard from Raynard Mods, FMF, Pro Taper, Dunlop, Axo, Smith, Osiris Shoes, and CTI, and that's about it.
One last question. What do you think of Pastrana? How do you think he's going to do as a pro next year?
I'm sure he'll do good. He's a good rider, and he's young. He's got a lot of time to do good, so it's no rush.
Really good job. Impressive ride, Paul.
Thanks.
Well, for number 199, it wasn't the Hollywood script exit from the amateur ranks that he had wanted. But Travis Pastrana, as Paul Currie said, has got age on his side. Let's go back down now to the winner's area, Davey Combs.
Well, Travis, I'm sure you would like to have ended your amateur career with a win, but I got to tell you, man, that was one exciting second-place finish.
Well, that was probably the most excited I've ever been for second place. I mean, it would have been great to end here at the RM Cup, my last amateur race, with 2 firsts. But I won the 250, and then coming out here with Paul Currie, you know, he's kind of not been a rival, but he's always been one step above where I have for a long time, and I haven't raced him in about 2 years. So it was kind of rivalry going on. We're kind of making bets at the start and everything. It would have meant a lot, but, you know, especially too, the money's always nice, but we had so much fun. I mean, when he passed me that first time, and he was coming down right on top of my arm, I was like, oh, this isn't going to work. And then, you know, coming to the next corner, we're hollering. It was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun.
I know you do the jumping contest. You just did that doubles thing last week. It looked like you guys were jumping doubles that time. You're almost on the same bike.
I'll tell you, for the gravity games, I never got close with my doubles partner, Kenny Bartram, as I did with Paul over there. Man, he was right there. We were rubbing in the air, and generally that's not a good thing, but it was a lot of fun, and, you know, I tried my hardest. I felt like I rode well, so, you know, I can't be disappointed with my ride, but, you know, it would have been nice to win, but second's not too bad, I guess.
Your professional career is coming up. Paul Currie's a guy running top 10, the 125 Nationals. Did you learn anything from him today?
Yeah, I guess I learned quite a bit. Just stay low to the ground and keep the power going. I mean, he was just everywhere. He never made any mistakes. Well, other than he almost flipped over on this one hill over here, but I was too far back to capitalize on it. But just he was smooth the whole race, and just the whole time I was kind of waiting. I'm like, all right, you know, there's some sections that I could run a little bit faster than he was going. Some sections he was pulling me. But I was just waiting for a mistake, and then he didn't make one. So.
Well, good job on second place. Way to give it 100%. And congratulations on an excellent amateur career.
Well, thanks a lot, David. Really appreciate it. I'd like to thank American Suzuki for putting on such a great event. Thanks.
This is Art Ekman for Rick Johnson and Davey Combs. Thanking you for joining us from Las Vegas, Nevada for the Suzuki RM Cup Challenge.